Hello, balcony. We're just getting started. Oh man, this little table. I got you guys the plant needed a bigger home. Hopefully you can see it. All right. Hello, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Kate. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thanks for coming. Today, I just did a recording. I started the memberships right before I came on here. So you'll notice that the first 10 people that sign up for the membership, I want to schedule a live with you guys, the first 10, to do kind of work out the kinks. I need a point person for lives. So if you're a member, then the first 10 people, if anyone wants to be my point person, one of my best girlfriend does it for me now. Sometimes when I have groups or other things, she mutes and then I ask questions like, does anyone know his birthday? And she'll Google it for me and then she just sends me a text. So we don't talk. I just am talking out loud as I'm processing it. And for our class that starts next Tuesday, so excited. You guys, your enthusiasm is so fun. I know there are at least two of us that aren't on Facebook. No problem. I just did an Insta Live, forgetting that Insta's connected to Facebook, thinking, oh, that's okay, we'll go to Insta. And I have a Zoom. I don't know if I still have the professional one. I'm stepping out of corporate. It's not really going as slowly and smoothly as I thought, but here we are. And I don't know if my Zoom is still a professional account. And for the person who's so kind and wondering why my hands are bright red, it's because I turned the heat off and I just had to turn it back on. I was too cold. So my hands are absolutely freezing. The memberships are live. The perks of being a member are, I'm going to write you back. The good news, good old boys. I don't have to write. And if you're not a member and you jumped in the middle of Idaho 4 and you don't know what's going on, I'm sorry, but the directions are very clear. Or just join us and I'll write back. The first 10 people that join the memberships we're going to do a live, probably by the time I post this and you see it, it'll be tomorrow. So I'd like to do it either tomorrow night or Friday. And I don't need all 10 of you. It'd be nice though. And we can do like a collective. I could do reading on you guys or whatever. But what I really just need to do is figure out the details of who wants to be my right-hand man. I don't talk to you that much, but you become clutch when we're in the middle of a reading. Oh yeah, and if anyone wants to be like an admin for the Facebook or here, let me know. It's going to be a first come, first serve. And the qualifications, you have to be nice and respectful and not dumb. Those are the only rules. And then the next thing is Tuesday night class. We'll figure out the link for the ladies or the people not on Facebook. No problem. Memberships are live. I did make an Ethan, Justice for Ethan. It looks like a whiskey label. I'm a graphic designer. So it looks like an old whiskey label and it says Ethan's name. And I really do want to get like a zip up hoodie like this. Just put it right here. Especially watching these dominoes fall. Oh, it's going to be so awesome. So those are my updates. I just did a quick reading on D-bag. Good news is the mom's going down before the D-bag is. And I'm here for it. Somebody in the comments just asked if I was getting a brother energy for Ethan. Yes, I was. It was in the beginning of that case. And I got it, but it felt like an older brother or an uncle or a cousin or something. And then I was on Reddit and I saw that the brother shut down the subreddit for Justice for Ethan. Not weird. Not weird at all. I'm letting some sage because we're going to transition from D-bag into the girls. I want to go back into the Libby thing. I want to talk to Libby some more, figure out what we need to know. The recap for where we stand now with Delphi is I will. Okay. This is the Delphi, so we're on Delphi 6 or 7, sorry, 7. I also, the 2-hour reading that I broke into 3 parts, sorry if that was confusing. I couldn't, after I did the balcony, hi ladies and gentlemen up there, I hope you guys are liking the view. After I did the balconies, uploaded theirs, it took forever, and so I broke up the face-to-face one into 3 sections so I could at least get it up. And I can put up the long one, numbers only. So this is where we left off. Brienne Wilbur, Kelsey's bestie, still besties. I didn't really feel her energy at all, but she's all over Kelsey's stuff today. She's in a sorority, Alpha Sigma Alpha. She's also on Twitter at Brienne Wilbur. Chase Wilbur, he's the hottie. I mean, it's all relative when you're dealing with criminals, but still. It's the best that we've got. Chase Wilbur, he has become our Knight of Wands. He's a Wands energy, I think. I didn't see anything different, so I'm going to go with that he's a fire sign. Perhaps Kelsey's boyfriend. Oh, the sage is blowing right on to you guys. Good. Sorry about that. All right. He's a Christian. And he's also associated with full drawn assassins. That's a outdoorsy group that likes to get together and like-minded folk. They're also a cover, in my personal opinion, no facts here. Please do your own research. I'm just reading a deck of cards. No facts here. And Chase, if you're watching this and I'm seeing things wrong, please let me know. I did see that Full Drawn Assassins is the cover for perhaps a money moving organization or something. The good news is when I was hearing about these 2 cases from the outside before I started really looking into it, other than this connection with the cartel, that these are all, the prison connections that they have, that is still less than what I was expecting. And this Delphi thing it just feels like the good old boy system, rich white old men that have been running the same town, Alex Murdaugh style, for the last 100 years. And I don't know. Okay, so the good news is perhaps they have connections. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just guessing that there are connections. The Cult of Odin, the Odinites, so hard to take you guys seriously. That is a different player in this game. They're not a huge part of it. The energy, though, that they bring to the table is super dark and super heavy. And so the good news is I don't think there are 2 prison guards that are watching Richard Allen. Speaking of justice for Richard Allen, that's another one. I will talk about it later. You guys have heard, I've had like 6 rants about him. But he is getting targeted. This is in the court papers. You can read it for yourself. A person who was in prison with him was too afraid to testify. In his defense, they break his ribs. They make him sleep in pee. It's disgusting. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, this is a case study on Nazi Germany, 1926 to 1923 to 1926. How there's actually an awesome book written by a Nazi officer. I've studied the World War II from the Russian point of view, the American point of view, and the German point of view, because it's really easy to be an ally and they're bad. So by taking it in that perspective, it makes, first of all, it makes a lot more sense. But there was an officer who wrote about his journey through losing his humanity and how things that he thought he would have been appalled at, 3 years later, he was doing it, or whatever it was. And this is a great case study, and all of us are just standing here not saying anything, just looking the other way and they are doing things I think are criminal. So that's fine. So that is where we are with Chase, and Full Drawn Assassins is a cover, or allegedly for entertainment purposes only, no facts here. Please do your own research. For a bigger organization, and the thing I think about the organization, it's very much like the Murdaugh thing. I'm not getting like cartel feelings yet. I'm not getting that, but that doesn't mean that much. Right now, it's just a cover. Okay, Abby, perhaps, I don't want to talk about that part, but the girls did not want to go to the bridge, and they didn't go to the bridge. That is crucial. And the reason that's is because we know why that's crucial. So why don't we look and see what happened? Oh, why don't we go into that timeline? What really happened? Because technically, we have at least 4 hours when suspect number 1 didn't drop them off anywhere, but reported them missing. This would be so easy to solve. Like, find her phone and see where she was. But apparently, actually, the good old boys are back on this, so I'm not worried about them anymore. So the girls didn't want to go to the bridge, and they didn't go to the bridge. So if Abby's parents, who at this moment aren't criminals, then what I want to do is hear more from Abby's mom. What does Abby's mom think happened that day? Where did she think Abby was going? Did she think she was going to the mall? Or I don't care about suspect number 1 and her family at all. So you don't have to put it in. I'm not going to look into it. I don't care. It's all bullshit to me. So Chase is a small player. The grandpa's not the emperor. He's not a leader, but he plays a role in this. I think he was this is just my own interpretation. Wherever the girls wanted to go, Libby asked her dad, or grandpa, whatever they call him, Mike, to take them. He couldn't take them. So suspect number 1 took them somewhere. So what we need to figure out is, like, we'll go back into her day. The grandpa, we need his birthday. If anyone knows when the grandpa's birthday is, or the grandma, she's showing up as the Queen of Swords in reverse. That is a loose cannon, I'll tell you that. I got a tarot symbolism poster, Timu. I was actually hoping it'd be a little bit bigger, but it's a cheat sheet for planets, colors. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it yet. This is not the time to do it. So we're gonna go back into, all right, that was another 13-minute introduction. Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming. Bleachers, you guys are good sports up there. I don't really like having this messy for you ladies, men and gentlemen and ladies. All right. I don't know. We're going to use regular rider rate right now. It just feels right. I'm really bummed. I just got these new tarot cards. They're like, I thought they were I just thought they were a replacement for these good old boys. They're midget ones, which is fine. I mean, I hope you guys can see them up there. I thought they were full size, but I only paid $3, so I should have known it was half size, half price. We're going to go in. Actually, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want to actually use. I don't know if someone in the balcony is learning and it's your energy that's asking, that likes the beginner cards. I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like someone likes them or something. All right, let's just go into Libby or Abby. I like calling them the girls. I don't separate. Their energy doesn't come through separate. It comes through as one. So let's ask Libby. The morning that this happened, it was an unusually warm day. We know that because Kelsey's trying to say that actually suspect number one, I don't even respect her enough to use her name. She said that the girls were wearing her sweatshirts. Come on. Like, I am not even fat shaming. I don't mean this in any disrespect towards anyone who's heavier. These are 14-year-old girls and they're tiny. There's no way that they were wearing her sweatshirt. I saw something that I don't want to go down that timeline yet. Let's look into Libby's morning. Try to figure out where they were trying to go, why they got in the car with her. Like, what did the grandpa think that where were they going? And it's not this bridge. They didn't go to the bridge and they didn't want to go to the bridge. So, oh, the card that just jumped is the wheel. That's notoriously Ethan showed us that. Oh, another one is decision. Another jumper. Haven't even cut these. All right. So let's just tap into Lydia. It looks like she's ready to talk. Tower. Fake happy home. Fighting. King of Swords. Knight of Cups. The Sun. Ace of Swords. Oh, good. Thank God Justice is here. Oh, the Thief. There's D-Bag. Page. Queen of Wands. Okay. Fake happy home. El Diablo. Thanks for coming, everyone. You know, Famous Fortunes has he calls it, it's like the devil's swear jar. Every time El Diablo comes, he gives it change. And then he donates it to like a charity. Man, Dylan would have wiped us. Oh, D-Bag would have wiped us right out last case. So I asked Libby to. Okay. Okay, welcome. If you're new and you're in the balcony, this is your first rodeo. Hi, I'm Kate. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope this isn't too messy for you guys. I don't have a consistent number that I pull. I pull until it feels right to stop. So after I cut the cards, if you're a rookie, I don't teach people like always pull 5. That's just not my style. Because your intuition is very strong and it tells you. Abby's was talking to us from the other side. So anyway, the point is I don't have a consistent amount. So you might see, how many is this? 9, 11, 12. You might see 12, you might see 20, you might see 30, I don't know. But that's just something to keep in mind so you don't get confused. There are no wrong ways to read tarot. There are no tarot police. If anyone tries to police you, thank them for, that's probably how moms feel. Well, I don't have a child, but I'm guessing if I was trying to give a mom advice on child anything, it's like, thanks, you don't have a kid. I don't need your opinion. So just ignore them. Oh, here's the world. Okay. All right. Yep. They did tie her up. Remember we talked about that? Okay. So thanks for that balcony. So what we're looking at here is the good news is the Feds are back on. They're back on the game. They must have done a sweep themselves because they're going back into Moscow and back into Delphi. We have justice at the top. This is the scales of justice. I'm going to look at that as justice because it's upright and as a decision, duality. She has the scales of justice. It's not always seen that way. I just got it in our last reading or 2 readings ago. And we have another decision right here. This card is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, sorry, I haven't been showing. I'm talking to those guys. So we have justice upright. You guys know what justice looks like. We have the wheel. This is what Ethan always showed us as himself. We have the tower. This to me, I know everyone has their own interpretation of it. I don't care how you read your tarot cards. I read this as an end. 9/11, game over. I saw a tarot reader one time. he was saying it was like winning the lottery the night before your world comes tumbling down. That's the nicest thing I've ever heard about the tower. I just think 9/11 track. It's like done. It's over. So this is an end. This was a decision, but Ethan also showed it to us. It's the fool's journey, and this is the end for the tower. A decision came before. I guess the Wheel of Fortune, you spin the wheel. That's enough. That could be 3 decisions right there. I wonder if that's symbolic of our 3s again. We have how many is this? 5 of Wands. 5s are chaos in tarot. They just are chaotic, and there's no real way around it. It's just what it is. These guys are fighting. So it's in reverse. In reverse, this is like avoiding conflict. It's not fighting. I asked the girls. So this is the girl's point of view. This isn't the suspect number 1, who's still suspect number 1. She's not even close to being off that list. We have the King of Swords. I remember, I'm just going to check my list. The grandma was getting the Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't remember anyone getting a king, but then we have the Knight of Cups. That can be representative of our chase. Chase is this age of a knight, especially at this time. That was like 6, 7 years ago. Oh, so then we have the sun shining on this trash hole, which is awesome. I'm going to put that up here with Justice. We have the Ace of Swords. Aces are always new beginning. Oh, I wonder if there's someone involved with this case that's like a surgeon or a doctor. We got this the last reading too. It's like, I wonder, I bet you there's someone that's in the medical field, maybe a nurse or something. Somehow this is showing me surgery, and showed up 2 readings in a row, but the last one was a marathon. Then we have this, and okay, this is a happy home. In the Cups family, in real life, anything but these 2 cases, Moscow and Delphi, it does mean happy home. In the Moscow case, it meant, it was like any one of the decision makers always showed us this when, where'd the Hermit go? Wait a second. Okay. They always showed us this. It was kind of a mindfuck because it was always a fake happy home. They always said it was real. This is D-Bag. This is our thief card. I think suspect number 1 also got this in the very first reading. Suspect number 1 is, her archetype is, well, it's right next to El Diablo. So in the Fool's Journey, we don't have the Fool, so never mind. I'm not going to explain it. El Diablo is an addiction, your shadow. It's your shadow. So it's anything you don't want to deal with, work with. If you have this energy has like, well, an addiction. Oh, so the next cards that we got, fake happy party. Okay, so here's our Hermit. I remember seeing him. We also got this card the last time when Libby was really stressed. She was explaining, like, she just needed to see her friends. The Hermit is shining his light on that cup. I wonder if suspect number 1 was really, I bet you she was manipulative, because the Hermit is asking us to shine light on this discussion right next to El Diablo. There's something nefarious about this card. Well, what it represents. Like, I was taking it to mean the last time we got it. She was excited to see Abby. This can also be like, remember in the first reading, we also got that suspect number 1. She's just such a follower. She just does whatever. She's someone as a mom you'd probably be really worried about, because anyone with a strong personality could just run her right over. So that's something to keep in mind. Another 5. Okay, so we have 2 5s here. Where's our other 5? Okay, so we have 2 5s. 5 of swords and 5 of wands. Communication electronically and avoiding a fight. There's something symbolic with that. Oh, the world. The world in reverse. This is an end. Done, done, done. Actually, the world and the wheel of fortune fell in reverse, and that means incomplete. That's like getting a 9. It's like you've done all the work. It's almost there. You just need closure. You just need to wrap it up. Good to know. This card is the black magic card. I'm not even going to call it. I mean, they might have tied the girls up. And our Queen of Pentacles. This is that moneybags couple that are running this joint. So we have all the regular players. What we want to look into, there's something about those 2 5s, and there was a 3. All right. That was just setting the scene for us. Oh, the heat's on. I'm starting to get bright red. I might have to pause you. I'm going to go turn the heat off again. I call it the compound because we all live really close to each other. Okay, hi balcony. I am waiting to hear what time I need to be, or I'm hanging out tonight on duty. So I thought I would move this over here so you guys could watch me. I mean, and you can fast forward this if you don't care. But I want to update this so that we have that list here. So what we have is, I'm going to do Chase. He's a hottie. His birthday is April 23rd. He's a fire sign. Oh, if any of you guys are runes professionals or know more about it, this F, it means cattle, fire, wealth. It's like a strength symbol, but I think it was at both of these locations. Fire sign. So if you guys know anything about it, let me know. Girls also never went to the bridge and didn't want to. Okay. 5:30, what time is it? Oh, all right. I have to get going. I have about 40 more minutes. They never went to the bridge. That's key. That's clutch. All right, so they never went to the bridge. Chase is, sorry, if, he says Christian. I'm not even gonna write that down. Full John Assassins is a cover for moving people, product, whatever. It's a cover. That's all that matters. This judge, she's criminal, but she's not going to play a huge part in this. I think that was just to get her on our radar. Okay. This is a judge. She sucks. I can't really read this. I'm gonna erase, Shane Evans, he's just a loser too. He's not gonna play a big role, he's not that smart. This no bridge is clutch. So what now we have, why did they lie about it? So they, like, why? Okay, this is important. This is going to play a key role for us. The grandpa, all right, so Abby was maybe pregnant. Who cares? I don't mean who cares, but what I mean is, like, I'm just going to put pregs because we got the pregs card for her. Okay. Pregs, that's sad, but it's not that sad. No offense, but I don't know any 14-year-olds that would be psyched to have kids. Grandpa, this is Mike Patty. He's not the emperor, but he reports to someone, and he was involved that day. Okay, then we have this one right here. We need to figure out her birthday. Someone can just look it up for me. Queen of Swords in reverse, sketch, sketch, sketch. She may be a decision maker. Okay. So, this is Chase. Oh, Chase is right here. All right. So I think we got all the stuff that we needed. I have to do this reading really quickly because I am going to I call it the compound because we all live really close to each other. I have about, what time is it? I have about 20 minutes and then I have to get going. The balcony, I updated our whiteboard because what I want to focus on right now, I only have, like I said, I've got a time frame right now. I want to figure out, okay, maybe what I should do actually, there's a timeline that's missing, shocker. But what's missing is the girls didn't go to the bridge. They never wanted to go to the bridge. Why and where did Abby's parents think that they were that time? Like, what did she think? And I don't know if her parents are involved in her life at all. We can look it up, or check the cards. I don't know. I don't trust any of that goes without saying. But what we need to figure out is this time frame. What were they doing? Like, who was the last person to have eyes on them? And I don't mean suspect number one. She doesn't even count. But who is like credible that says, oh, maybe Abby's mom saw them. Maybe she dropped Abby off at Libby's house or something. Like, somehow, if we can start piecing together this timeline, because then didn't they find them on the side of the road like a day later or something? So I'm going to write us a timeline. Like, I started at 7 a.m. Run it through noon. This is how we did what I did with Ethan, and this is how we figured out that timeline. Then we have the 4 p.m. Oh, man. And if suspect number one says she dropped him off at noon, like, what if no one saw them for the night before, too? What if, like, Abby's parents thought that she was at Libby's? That means that we might have another 24-hour, 48-hour window that... All right, I'm going to tap into Libby. I'm going to use the Game of Thrones. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually going to use the Slavic ones. I love these ones, and oh, please hold. One of our cards jumped and fell on the floor. This is our worker bee. That's what the cowboy got. Ooh, wait a second. So the worker bee, this is what the hot cowboy got in... Well, he's like, unfortunately, he's not a hot cowboy. He just looked hot before I learned anything about him. I wonder if he was there. Something to keep in mind. I wonder if we just made an important connection. Holy shit. The world. I'm going to write that down. Oh, I don't know who this kid really is. I think I figured it out, but... Okay. That would make a lot of sense. Ethan's here. Justice. Upright. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that is our hero. That's like our American government. Oh, the King of Swords. This King of Swords keeps coming up. All right, hold on. I haven't even really like started cutting these. Oh boy, Three of Swords. This was in reverse. This is what Ethan showed us. How beautiful are these cards? This is the 3. Someone had a good comment. It could be Chase, suspect number 1, and someone else. 3s are also about to start playing an important role. Justice in the world are at the top. The sun is in reverse. That's nighttime. That's telling us we're going back into the darkness. So feel free to send those angels, prayers, whatever you believe in, preferably of the white light. Got enough of the other stuff here. Oh, death. Death is in reverse. It's like no change. 7. The Tower. Oh my gosh. What if I go back and I watch that Cowboy video? Remember in there, I remember his world was getting really, really small. And that's like pretty much the same cards I just got. We have him. This is our hard worker. The only good thing I can say about him is he's a hard worker. He's loyal to a T. It's almost like people pleasing to detriment. He's also living above his means. This is from the last reading that I'm remembering all this. But his world was closing in. So we have justice and the world. That's an ending. That's the girls saying they're here. Justice is the Hierophant, like a good old boys. Love the U.S. government. I'm going to look at those. I hope the balcony has those. Then I can see the exact cards that we got. I think what we just connected was the guy, I called him the hot cowboy from the Idaho case. And this is all allegedly entertainment purposes only. I haven't even looked into it. But I'm getting a very strong yes, that's the connection. He is also like the deacon, allegedly, at Christ Church. He's not that hot. Once I saw him, he's kind of a loser, obviously. But he jumped out and fell on the floor. And I think we might have just made a huge connection. Oh, here's the Tower. The Chariot. The Star. They put their star out. Oh, the King of Cups in reverse. Money. Everything's drying up. We knew that. You know, that makes sense. Because I was getting the connection between the Fool. Between the, they're getting choked off just like Moscow. No way. Wow. Okay. I just got the chills. I'm going to say that this hot cowboy, he was at Moscow at 1122 King, Queen Road. 3 weeks later, he walks out with something in his hand. I thought he looked really smoking hot. I don't want to give Drip Drop too much credit because I'm not like not giving credit where credit is due. In my experience, I just watched it happen and he did it to me. So there was a video though that he's connected to this cartel through Kaylee's uncle somehow. So if he's connected through that, and I don't know where they live, but I might have to go rewatch that Drip Drop video too, because it says, what if it's right outside of Delphi, Indiana? Well, I think the connection we just made is our formerly known as Hot Cowboy is here. And I think he's stressed out. This is like the government, U.S. government's here. King of Cups, these were all in reverse. don't know why this makes me really, 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 really happy. He has a lot of Christian stuff. Oh, I don't have my cross on. Oh, did you guys know that that's a symbolic meaning for as above, so below? And then we took it literal and put someone on a cross. Anyway, this isn't a political debate. I just like to have my cross on, especially when I'm dealing with Christians murdering in the name of Christ. Wow. That was really awesome. All right, so I'm going to go back to my regular rider weights. If anyone has an extra deck, we don't live near each other, of rider weights that's regular size, I'll send you these little mini ones. Let's go back in. I'm going to pause you one more time. I just want to put my cross on because I think we're going where angels fear to tread. Sorry, balcony, BRB. Cross. Hi, balcony. All right, I just had to go put on my cross. I know I might razz the Christians a little bit, but I did grow up Christian and we're okay. So what do we want to know? What should I? We're going to go back into this hot cowboy. So if you were involved in criminal organization, like, why would you, I mean, obviously when they're killing like 60-year-old women, it doesn't really make the headlines. It doesn't, I mean, we found 3. Remember that was the day I said that I don't work for the FBI, but if I did. So why are they killing kids in these really obnoxiously grandiose fashions? Like, it's not just like, well, the Cleveland thing, thank God they caught that thing. But like, why would you ever want to bring attention to it? Like, what is, well, I think what happened with the Ethan thing was they, especially in the recording that Luna got cleaned up, he talks about the money. They flushed some rugs and they owed a lot of money. We knew that. But so and I think that D-Bag's just complete psychopath. There's so much rage, no feelings. I think that was all just like rage. She's just psycho. I mean, there was probably hurt feelings, very root chakra things, but these little girls, I almost feel like in Drip Drop's video, that might be Luna's. Hi, Drip Drop. It's not cool, dude. I'll give Luna the credit because I just don't trust anything now. Luna said that this is like it could be a revenge killing on Kaylee. So what what was Abby just like collateral? Was she just happened to be there because someone needed to get back at this trash family? Let's ask if Abby was, okay, let's just do a yes, no on this hot cowboy. Is it him? Upright yes, reversals no. I'm not going to read it. So if anything jumps. No, yes, 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 yes. Hard yes. We have our dead little boy and the Queen of Swords. There's the grandma and D-Bag. Happy home. All right, I'll give him one more, do 2 out of 3. I'm going to say he's definitely the same guy. Hey, feds. You guys looking for an agent? Oh my gosh. You guys, this is not a joke. This is him. This is our hot cowboy. This is him. It's him. It's him. Okay. It's the same. Confirmed 100%. I stand by it. That's the hot cowboy. This is his card. This is hard worker. He's like only happy at work. He's a master of his trade. He might do something with his hands. He might be in construction. He's a good worker. That's the only thing that brings him happiness. This is him. It's him. Welcome back to the party, Hot Cowboy. Whew. It's been a while. Wow. The Hot Cowboy. Oh. This is so awesome. I want to like stop this and upload it. Well, I have to get going anyway. So who I think it is the deacon at Christ Church. Of course, Christ. I do have my cross on though, because I mean, it's very real. No way. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop you guys. I'm going to make myself a list. I'm going to go hang out with my parents and give them dinner. All right, no, I'm not giving them. She's giving me dinner. I'm going to watch. I'm going to look on Luna. I will post her name. Because Drip Drop, come on, dude, that is not cool. And I didn't even throw you under the bus. She went hard. I just said I was annoyed. And I didn't even imply you, but now I'm annoyed with you too because it's annoying and it's disrespectful. So I'll go check Luna's page, figure out the video with the Hot Cowboys literally just walking right in. I saw a comment that was like, these are some special forces guys. No, they're not. I don't, like I said, I'm a girl with a tarot deck and these are all opinions, but those were not any kind of law enforcement. I mean, perhaps they're the law enforcement. Well, they're all corrupt. So not all of them. I take that back. My husband was a cop. So the Hot Cowboy is tied to both of these cases. He was at both of these locations. I don't know why, when, where, but he's tied to both of them. What a dummy. What a dumbass. Okay. So this Hot Cowboy, he's back on the radar. Then I'm going to look at Luna. I will find her name. Luna Noir. It's LunaNoir. So it's like Black Luna. She is the one that Drip Drop stole all of her information. So I'm going to go to her page. And I'm going to find the video of them, these cowboys coming out of the house. I'll rewatch and repost the video that I did of the Hot Cowboy. I'll try to narrow it down. So it's Luna Noir. I want to look at the cards we got because I remember it was closing in and I kept saying, this is really weird. I'm getting the same energy. Oh, it sucks to suck. Gosh, I am so happy right now. Then, okay, so my action item is, okay, so in conclusion, I'm going to write the action items and do our conclusion. Balcony, thanks for hanging out and watching me update our whiteboard. In conclusion, the Hot Cowboy he's involved in both of these cases. His world is getting small. Oh, that's why we kept getting, his world was closing in. It's a tough day to be a criminal. All right, so the Hot Cowboy, I think who it is, and this is all allegedly, no facts here, please do your own research. The deacon, I don't even remember his name, but the deacon at the Christ Church. Christ Church. His name is Gabriel. And this is just I just thought he walked and has the same body as the kid that Luna put in her video. I'm not going to look at Drip Drops. I'm hoping that Luna has it because it was probably originally hers. And see if I can clip some of it in there. Then I'm going to rewatch those videos. We just got all the same cards. video of him walking out of 1122. No wonder Ethan's here. And we did get his world is closing in. This is a great ending. Well, it's not an end. I'm going to go clean this up, hang out with my family, babysit, be an auntie. And I'm going to post this, so you'll see this before I keep working. But I just want to thank you all for coming. Thank you, Balcony. In conclusion, the connection between these two cases is our hot cowboy. He's not a hot cowboy, but I like the fantasy of hot cowboys. The hot cowboy's world is getting small. I think he's the deacon at Christ Church. His name's Gabriel. I already did a reading or two on him before I figured out who he was. And Luna, I will post, or I'll tag you below. Thank you for everything. And I am off to hang out with my family. So I will love you and leave you. Thank you all for coming. That was the best 30 minutes of my day. So I love you, and I'll see you guys.